Yeah, fair to middling. How about you?
Oh, about the same. Working my tail off every day like I do. Alright, we need to find field 19 from our current location. Straight ahead. Should be easy enough.
I need to buy a Spectre trailer. I have 3 people selling.
We are going to rake in some money tonight, guys.
Alright, I'm going to blank you out for a second so while I type in a password. I can buy me something.
There you go, Clyde. I gave your stream a like.
Alrighty, thanks for holding out there.
I got
We can't have 2 special trailers. That's the one kind.
Yep.
I'm going to buy you a super hopper. I'd say just find a truck. Right now, I got your truck. Swap at some point. Hey, Carson.
All right.
How you doing?
Rockhound got the POW truck.
Yeah, I mean. Live chat or my live stream is not. I set up an event and it did not take off like it was supposed to.
Let's see here. Let's hopper. This is shifted slightly. Back up. Back up.
Where do you want me at, boss? Right there?
Yeah. Hey, Huntmaster, how you doing? Well, hold it. I'm not getting the unload trigger. This thing. So what's everybody doing tonight? So me and Spectre got the snow. You're down there in sunny. Bought it. Should be a big trailer down there. You not see a giant white trailer?
Oh, there it is in back.
Yep. Yep, that's all it had.
Where do you want me to take this?
Take money. Soy, pretty abysmal, 587 at Mississippi Green. Hey James, how you doing? Hey Darren. We probably had about, I don't know, close to a foot, and then it kind of warmed up. And when it warmed up, then it still was snowing, but it wasn't accumulating. At that point, it kind of had reached its what it was going to get, and I was out blowing the snow and clearing it off around midday, and we haven't had any accumulation since then. These, I really love these silo displays. Pretty awesome. Oh, it's Duck.
How you are?
Duck's in the house. Darren's in the house. James is in the house. Carson B. Lots of people in the house tonight. Where are we taking this? So we are doing a massive sell because all of the because we have wet crop. Since we have wet crop, Mississippi grain. Since we got wet crop, we can't harvest. That's the only thing to do.
They don't give you much room to get in here, do they?
All right, I'll need to fix that. Yeah, I can read. Let's see. That's because
the sound coming through on your end if you're there.
They're going to be a lot quieter now. Turn it up just a hair more. There we go. That should work. How's that, Duck? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Watch out, watch out, watch out. It's down by field 19. It's all set up. You just need to jump in the auger and hit R to unload it. Hey, are you going to come in, Rubber Burner, or are you just going to watch?
Wow. They do not give you a whole lot of room to turn around here, do they?
No, that's the advanced sell point. Rubber Burner just made me up an awesome salt spreader.
It is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Seen that salt spreader mod that showed up the other day in the hub?
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool, except it only has like a 4-meter working width.
Aw.
But I told him it would be awesome. I said it would be awesome if with the AR spreader,
Right.
put that on a truck, and then you got yourself a salt truck.
A big time salt truck.
So he was willing to take the challenge of converting one.
That'd be cool.
So he converted one up for me. Got it this afternoon and tested it out. Got a little bit wider working with. It might be like 8 meters or something instead of 4.
Right.
But yeah, you clear snow at 24 mile an hour.
Awesome. What field you at now, Juan? Oh, you're right there.
We're at 19 still. We're gonna sell Trick to Cow now.
All right.
Don't worry about how I found it.
Okay. Cool.
Something tells me you weren't too worried.
Oops.
I was trying to find the grass out of the field, the big grass fields, and I couldn't remember where the grass, the dry grass was.
Blowing by me again.
I got work to do. Are you doing the speed limit?
I'm running 58, 59, 60 right now.
I'm running 84.
Hey, this thing broke down. The faster he goes, the more likely he is to flip it.
Yeah, he's in his truck, and it goes a little bit faster than this POW truck does.
Hey, Rubber Burner.
No, he just wants to watch us.
I can switch with you, Spectre. I'm gonna drive your truck. Not sure which one you're in. You're in the Rockhound truck.
He's in my truck.
Yeah, that's the trailer that came with the UMRV pack. Manning Transportation. That's the transportation company that's across the river.
Cool. Good looking trailer. I got 5 people in my channel. I want to tell everybody hello, and if y'all could let me give me a heads up on how my stream looks and sound, I would
It's
appreciate
the one
it.
that's split.
Hard to tell from my end.
It looks okay, Rockhound.
Cool.
When you get that trailer loaded, can you go to Valley River, Vector?
Sure.
No lag whatsoever.
No lag at all?
Nah.
I'm loving my Comcast. I just signed up with Comcast Mobile today too. Getting me the new Galaxy 9S.
Ew, lag.
I don't know. I mean, I'm saving a little bit of money. I got my old Galaxy. I've had 2 Galaxy Note 4s.
You said River Valley?
Me and my wife. Yeah.
Yeah, whichever one's the highest for.
We just got them paid off, and they're not. They didn't go down on my rate at all. Still paying $5 for my service, and they told me when my phone got paid off, my price would go down. And that's not the case. So I'm dumping them.
Hey, Evandro.
So who were you from? Who were you from?
AT&T.
Do you know who does? Is Comcast using Verizon or who carrier are they using?
I didn't ask.
Funny if it was still AT&T.
Yeah. I got unlimited calling, unlimited data, unlimited texting. I think it moved fine.
You have to get out. You have to go in the logger and hit R. I'm trying to figure out what spectrum.
And it's trick to cow. Awesome.
How you doing, Evandro?
Are my wheels
Thanks,
turning?
Spike. Thanks, Farmer-Oops.
Are your trailer wheels turning? You're going all over the place.
Are my front tires turning?
Left and right, yeah. They're turning forwards.
Where did you get your license from? Spectre or Woodford spot?
Everything's turning.
What was that?
I said, where did Spectre get his license?
Oh, the trailer's crooked. The trailer's caught.
What's it for? It doesn't look like it's for anything.
Oh. This
Where do you say we're taking this?
the fifth wheel moves back and forth, right?
Not on mine, but not on that.
Not on the old one? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. And yeah, we're gonna need you to switch with Spectre so we can put this fifth wheel back. Having problems turning because I think he's getting caught on the legs.
Ah. Alright, well hang tight, I'll come up, and as soon as I get full here, I'll come up and you can take this trailer and I'll take that one.
Alright.
Where are we taking this, by the way? I heard you say it. but I
We might, I
forgot.
don't know, we'll all dump the same spot. Hey Ed, hey Anthony.
You're directly ahead of me, right?
Got a River Valley Mill. I'll lead the convoy. We all.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that maybe the Tempe's got collisions on the landing gear, or maybe the landing gear's a little bit more forward, or the fifth wheel's a little further back or something, but I think they're getting collisions when he's trying to turn.
I got you.
With you can move the fifth gear wheel back all you need to.
Right. Let's see, it's not unlocked. We need to unlock it.
Tricked out DOW truck.
That's right. sure it was happening, because it's pretty close right there.
Oh, Anthony, I'm just trying to stay out of the snow. We got a fair bit of snow today.
That one had a little better, Spectre. Oh yeah, you got all kinds of clearance there.
Turn around.
Driving better?
A lot.
I'm following fine. I don't know where you're going, Spectre.
I'm turning around.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm way up ahead. You lost me.
He's speeding from Dallas.
I got one speed, foot on the floor. I'll wait for you up here.
Just got a lag spike on the server.
Mine just wants to get the launching speed. Get it, Greg?
Yeah, that's what my loves to do is launch trucks. So the price better.
It's the money he's after.
When you got a truck that flies so well, might as well take a flight.
That's right.
I'm over here down by field 24.
I'm heading down that way.
Yeah, I was saying before we went live, the Willow Farms video or stream last Saturday, I had like 40 sustained on average.
Awesome.
This map, UMRV seems to pull in about 20 on average.
Right.
So I don't know if it's the Saturday streams, because I was getting pretty good views on Skeleton, and I wasn't sure if they would translate over to Willow or not. I kind of got frustrated with Skeleton waiting for news of any news. So, but you know what? I'm kind of tired of telling everybody I don't know any information, so kind of shelved it for now. I'll hear some more information.
Gotcha.
I honestly think my net map is down. I don't think I would become it.
Hey, keep it on the road there, Spectre. Where you going, buddy?
It's trying to keep up with Klein.
How's that new wheel holding up, man?
Love it.
Me too.
Yeah, you're across the river.
You going across the river?
Yeah, get your papers ready. We gotta go across the county line.
I need you to cover for me because I don't have no papers. I left them in my other truck.
Is it county line or the state line?
State line.
All the lines.
You going to Mexico too?
No, Mexico.
No tacos.
You crazy gringos.
Spectre, you're on the wrong side of the road. This is America. Dude.
Man, everybody's a critic today, I swear.
No. It's the right side of the road.
Where'd he go?
you have to turn there. Turn right. Go past the football field.
Oh, okay. Go past the ball field.
I did turn that way.
And now I'm down at the highway.
Turn right.
Okay. By the McDonald's. The big grain bin on the left here. There you are.
No, you gotta go the other way.
I can't go this way?
No, that's the wrong way. Breaking all kinds of laws.
So be it. Hey, I'm driving the POW truck. I'm special.
Alright, I'm gonna wait till I see Spectre behind you then. Dumping
I'm
out.
here.
Alright. Alright, I'm dumping.
Dump. I got money coming into my account. I love it. Show me the money. Might be able to get me some lunch today.
Turn.
They might have specials on the RV sandwiches there, huh?
Just a belly dump, ain't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't hold anything though.
Dang, I need to wash this truck. It looks awful.
No, just leave it out in the rain.
Yeah.
So,
You know, technically you ought to go with the big truck first.
Well, you were behind.
Yeah, but you're in my truck.
You didn't want this one. You said whichever one. Waiting for you at the bridge.
I'm still unloading. Here I come.
They must unload slow.
It does.
Yeah, we're almost done UMRV. We've got about 12 fields left to 12 fields left to harvest, and we're just waiting on our wet crop condition to go away. All right, we got them all sold now. Do another load. Tank so many prices. It's
See if we can keep up with Mr. Klein here. You don't wrap the trailer around the pole.
practice your steering.
I'm doing good. Keeping up with your butt.
I might have to go cross country.
Cross country. Alright, all the fields are harvested. You ain't gonna worry about killing no crops. Oh!
Oh, you spun out, did you?
Yeah, just a little bit. Nice. You full already? Oh, you're backing up too.
I got a little laggy when you were flying through the air.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Now it looks like you're stuck in the ditch.
I'll queue up behind you.
Alright.
a grand entrance?
Sure.
There he is. Driving the old snowman rig.
Ain't got Fred with me though.
No, left Fred at the house, or is he at the pond? He went for a swim.
Fred's in bed. Yeah, that scene where he takes off and goes in the water.
Yep.
I have a sense that's your favorite movie.
It's one of them.
Alright, I'm gonna have to, we're gonna move the pipe here in a minute, because this will get.
What location?
Oh, the silo right next to it.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna head on down to the silo. Is that switch tail too?
Yeah, I gotta see, where are we at on our price? If you hold off, we can all dump at Pioneer Green. We won't tank it too much.
I'll take me a quick change for it. Quick bite to eat while I'm making snack. Yeah, I've got a nice solid green bar. Got 6 viewers. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by and checking us out tonight.
Don't forget Fred's Burger.
Yeah, he needs 2 of them.
How's that map coming? Yeah.
I'm working on I got the building done. Got to do the interior of it now. All part of it.
Now this will empty, and it should pretty much be all the grain. I'll have to move to a wet crop. Yeah, we could. We don't need to. We got more than enough grass, more than enough hay.
Top them off last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cows are looking pretty decent.
I'm watching the cricket and England getting absolutely smoked by little old New Zealand.
Pioneer Grain, which is it's downtown, but it's on this side of the river.
Alright. I'll let you lead. Go ahead. Wait on Spectre.
Well, we'll let Spectre lead because he wants to dump first because he's big.
Ah, I got you.
Wants to maximize profits.
There you go. I like that trailer. It's pretty short. Don't have a cover on it though. Get out of my soybean, man. Or trick the tail.
Uh-oh, watch out.
You're gonna have my third axle lowered down.
Move that thing too much and the truck will go crazy.
Lead the way there, Spectre.
I don't know where I'm going, but
Pioneer Grain. Go down to the town, make a left, then it's a stop point on your left. Go across the bridge.
Need that song Convoy playing right now in the background.
We don't have a cab over Pete though.
Or a Mac. We need the rubber duck.
No reefers on.
No pig pen. Thanks, Spectre.
Are you getting a little wild with your wheel there?
Was the sail there? Good save. But the problem with going first, everybody sees you.
Alright, later, Duck.
Everybody.
Hey, Rocco, they do new map you did and dynamic sky.
You're kind of breaking up there. I didn't catch all that, Rob.
It said, are you going to dynamic sky?
I don't really understand what you're saying. I can't make it out. A sky?
Which way, Ross?
I did customize my
Left.
sky.
He's saying dynamic sky. I don't know what dynamic sky is
for the new 19.
Oh, I know where this is. This is that tight one.
No, it's the one on the left. The tight one's the right.
You talking about for FS19, Rob?
No, I was talking for your new map that you're building.
No, I'm not doing a dynamic sky. I don't know how to make a dynamic sky. I modified this. I customized the sky that is going to be in the map, but it don't move or nothing.
This is voltage can make it move. Have a look at FK's video on Hot Bergman.
Alright.
That's why, depending on how far back you did that video, that's why that dynamic sky now.
Okay, here we go.
Bring that money in, Spectre.
I want line Spectre.
Do 725,000.
I've only got about 58,000. But you're getting most of it. I'm getting a little cut.
Where's you next?
I don't know. We'll figure out what we're figure out where we got some grain in a silo somewhere. Oh look, we got dry crop. We can harvest now.
Cool.
Are you unloading?
Numbers are moving. Somebody's dumping.
I'm dumping right now.
Yeah, that one just dumped slow.
What field were the harvesters on?
14 and 16. Oh, 13 and 16. Love me the no camera collision mod. I just warp through buildings and everything.
Alright, let's pull up the map real quick. 14. I was harvesting oats, I think.
Yeah, I think
that last time, yeah.
I think Spectre was doing spelt or something.
I think the overloader is that field. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh!
You trying to take me out?
No, man, my foot slipped.
So 14 and 16 are done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, write it up. There it is. Alright. There's not a combine over here that I can see.
It's around back.
Oh, I see it on top of the hill. There's our baby, right where we left her.
You've got a harvester still over on 16, Spectre. Unless you want to work oats with Rockhound.
I can do whatever. I just came to the first field.
All right, back in the saddle, guys.
Either way, I can bring this truck over to you. Still work over there. These two trucks over here for now. Or matter. I think well, we got 13 to do, 16 to do, 19. There's an unnumbered field over by the sheep. There's field 40. There's 5 fields up here on this level. There's 5 little fields down down by the animal dealer. Take like 5 minutes to do. There's 2 fields across the river.
Well, 14 is done. So where do you want me to go?
Just tag team 30. Pound that one. 16 is spelt. 19. Well, then the 3 fields that are left are millet. We have millet on 3 fields down by the animal dealer. Spelt on 2 fields down by the animal dealer. Then we have oat, 2 fields across the river.
That was fun.
Cross country venture.
That's what happens when you don't pay attention to your fill level.
I'm coming.
Oh, you are? I was gonna jump over and get it. Appreciate it. I only explored about 5 feet of crop.
How come that your cut?
Well, I got 64 grand. How much is it worth?
Hey,
a lot more than you realize.
man,
Yeah.
you made 64 grand in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You are set. You can take the rest of the year off.
Thanks, dude. But I don't want to. I'd take the rest of the year off from real live work. That'd be great. With pay? Oh, that'd be real awesome. There's my buddy. Thank you, sir.
Oop, Lamo.
You hold on to your save games when the server's over?
I held on to the Espacio one. I can hold on to this.
It would be nice to get a game like this with all fields with one layer of plowing done and owning all the fields.
Yeah, you can have it.
Be a nice way to start the game.
The British farmer wanted the save game since his went all crappy on him. So I can give him the save game and not the mods. That's easy enough. Mods are the big thing.
Right.
Well, are gonna meet like the great trains.
Just watch how it happens. Everybody goes left.
Well, someone needs to go left first.
I'll go ahead and stand down. You go ahead, Spec. I don't want any money docked out of my pay for putting a scratch on this thing.
And now some of the fields have had 2 harvests on them, so you'll get one more harvest before you have to plow without losing the 10%. But most of the fields just have 1 harvest on them.
Okay, I'll stay put.
You want to try and get a GPS on this time?
I don't, because I'm just running the overloader.
Oh, okay.
That seems to be the job I end up doing most of the time.
Well, they fill up so dang fast, I'm almost full again.
Alright, well, I'm emptying him and I'll be right there. Here it comes.
You want to go north to south, starting from the west? Is that what you're thinking?
Find a good straight line, bud. Line it up and I'll be right behind you. Come around and down this way. You got a good spot. I mean, this is the second headland right now. We finish this second headland up and
You have room.
back and forth.
You have room to turn. Hey, Farmer. Oops, how you doing, man? You are up late or up early, one of the two. When I got up this morning, I said, "Oh, looky, I can use my snowblower that I've already moved to out, kind of to the back of the shed."
You been able to get to work, or are you working from home, or what?
Yeah, I'm in a position where I can do it.
Cool.
In fact, there's very little reason for me to work from the office unless, you know, actual meetings with people.
Right. So you can do everything, pretty much everything from the house. And
Could if I needed to. So, you know, I just remote in every so often, check things out, respond to some stuff.
make an appearance.
But yeah, on the way home from work yesterday, we got well. What was funny is one of the county schools up here, they closed early yesterday. They closed at 1 when there was no weather to be seen.
Wow.
Our kids go to the city school, and the city basically called it like at 5 or 6 yesterday. Said due to the forecast, we're going to have closed schools because it was calling for like 4 to 5 inches or so.
Right.
So then I get up in the morning and I look out, and we got more like 8 to 10.
Wow.
And I put some pictures in Discord.
I've seen them a little while. I've seen one of them a while.
The backyard one is good because there's a one of those little play house things.
Right.
You see the snow piled up on the road.
Cool.
Already, Spectre's already, or Rockhound's already at 87%.
He's been working hard.
Machine sucked it up, man.
Well, I figured Spectre would need unloading first. But anyway, so
He was making better use of the full width of that header, I guess.
it was still coming down, so we went out around 10:30 or so, and I just started clearing stuff off.
Yeah.
I shoveled a nice path down to the shed to get the snowblower out.
Cool.
By the time I got it out, we got a guy that works for the local gas company on our street. So typically when there's a big snow, he'll either get in his truck and go get a front loader,
Right.
you know, a tractor
Right.
with a big bucket on the front
Uh-huh.
to plow the road and to plow him out. Then he always just plows us out too.
Nice.
So by the time I got the snowblower back up to the front of the yard,
You were clear.
the tractor was there, and he was clearing out his road, his drive. He'd cleared out a big old path up the hill, up the road. Cleared out 3 or 4 other neighbors.
Right. Awesome.
So I didn't have to do too much snowblowing.
Thanks, brother. Thanks when you know you've got good neighbors.
Then around 5 o'clock, get the text message that school's going to close tomorrow too.
Wow.
So I have 2 days out of school.
I guess this run right here looks pretty good. We can start a GPS right here, Spectre. What do you think?
Oh, you don't have any snow yet in New York?
Go up here and get turned around. I'll get one lined up.
Somebody must not have emptied this truck all the way because it ain't taking my oat.
Uh-oh.
It looks like it is.
Be up there.
You're dumping from my point of view, Spectre.
Yeah, but the quantity's not going down. Look at the
Oh yeah.
look at glance and look at the.
Yeah, we're still at 99%.
No snow zone.
There must be like a half a liter or something else.
It says he lives in a no snow zone. That seems like that's a Mighty special location. Property must be a lot more expensive in the no snow zone.
Are you set there?
I think so. Go ahead and pick it up. Get it?
Yes, sir.
First one's gonna be a little off, but straightened up on the way back.
What maps you playing now, Silver Dragon?
Oh, I haven't need much of them yet. Still trying to get to the point where I can sit at my desk without hurting too much.
Did you have the surgery?
Yep.
How'd it go?
It went okay, but yeah. Just another thing I got to deal with.
Pray for you, brother.
Oh my gosh, one trip down and you're full.
I didn't even get a full trip. But I was half full when I come up the hill and around.
You had to have tweaked the yields on these fields because there's way.
This GPS, of course, is way off. The width is wrong.
Well,
Unless I didn't copy
automatic.
right.
It was crooked a little bit to get straightened up, but
It says 18-foot width for header. What do you got? Or 18 meters.
13.2.
Did I not copy it?
I guess not. I got 13.2 on mine.
It's not a copy.
So I was talking the other day about that. You know how I had the blinking F1.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. It's not come back.
That's awesome.
That was the whole problem all along.
Wow.
And that thing was annoying.
Like that.
It would work most of the time, but then it wouldn't work, and you'd be trying to like, okay, what button do I push? And it's just flashing. You can't read it.
Right.
I'm just gonna sit here, Spectre, because this is about where Rockhound filled up.
Yeah,
I'm only at like 31%.
I was half full when I got up there and turned around. Fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm only at 40% at this point.
Alright, you want me to wait here so you can copy my GPS?
Get it as you pass, no big deal.
Okay. I will skip a row and then come back to you.
So Discord says you're still playing Ark, Spectre.
Maybe that's why my driving's so crappy over here.
You've got a second game up and running. You're
Get a copy?
No, I don't have a second game open up. Just smarter than the computer, that's all.
oats in the back window of the combine, and I'm getting hungry. I want a bowl of cereal.
Are those Quaker oats?
Quaker oats.
Let me cut in front of you once. I can go unload him. Oh, it's getting cloudy. I had rain in the forecast. I thought maybe it was.
I got rain up in my forecast too.
Oh, maybe it was faux rain, but I think it's real rain. Don't turn around. Let me unload you when you get up there. So, speaking of oats, my youngest surprised me the other day. At his daycare, he told me that he was upset because his daycare, they didn't have oatmeal like they were supposed to. I asked him what he had for lunch. He said, "They didn't have the stuff you have in the bowl." I was like, "Soup?"
Well, what could
No,
that be?
no, it's not soup. Okay. What is it? You know, spaghetti? No. Cereal? No. You eat it with a spoon. Oh, that helps out a lot. So he eventually, it's oatmeal. Oh, oatmeal. You were wanting to eat oatmeal. He's like, yeah, I wanted to try it, see if I liked it. So they must be talking to him about, you know, trying stuff, trying different foods and stuff.
Right.
So the next day he comes home. I said, well, what did you have for lunch? He said, I had oatmeal and I liked it. It's like, oh,
I like
okay.
brown sugar on it.
Liked oatmeal. Cool.
Oh, I was supposed to skip a row, wasn't I?
Who knows? Sort it out. Skip 2.
No, you just skip one when you come back around. It sure is getting cloudy.
Yeah, it's gonna rain any moment now, right? I think the wind's picked up too. Does this game
They
have?
let us get one field harvest.
Does this game have wind modeling?
Hit it.
Say the wind's picked up because these tall beads here in the ditch are around quite a bit. You know the game actually models wind.
It does.
It's just not it's just not like, you know, it always waves around a little bit. It could actually wave around more.
Actually, yeah, that's a shader doing that.
I'm thinking if we skip 2 rows, we'd never bump like that.
Possible.
So the one on the harvester on the inside of the field is always ahead.
Let me unload you. You're at 81.
Looks like I'm a little narrow on my header, so. Yeah, my header scales is off. Yep, it's raining.
There's the rain.
Yep. Alright, well, back up, swing around, you can get me emptied out real quick. I'm coming to you, fine.
Up. Right. Alright.
Get
That'll
that covered
buffer
up.
it.
Y'all seen any of the Odding Mania maps?
Just what you've been posting on your,
I'm actually going to call it a night, guys. I'm going to go to bed early for once.
Right.
I gotta get up early. I gotta get up an hour early tomorrow myself, but I'm gonna keep going for a little bit, sell a few more loads of crop.
All right. Did you see the one today had different different starting vehicles and fields based on ownership?
Yeah, depending on what difficulty level you start at.
Yeah. Apparently I had forgot because Farmer John reminded me that you also get different quantities of seed and fertilizer pallets.
Cool.
You want to sell these oats while I figure out where in the heck?
Yeah, I'm heading over to that truck.
Where in the heck the oats 317 is Pioneer Grain.
All right. What trailer are the oats in?
It's trailer.
Oh, the snowman trailer. And that, what truck is on that? That's my truck, right? Rockhound's truck. Pioneer.
Yeah.
That's the one on the left.
Yeah, it's the last one we sold at.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, Farmer Klein, I think I liked the map you did today the best, the O'Brien Farms.
Some more soybean. O'Brien Farms. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. I didn't mention it, but I'm a business owner on that map.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You and Rubberburn are both, I guess.
Thankfully, I'm not a proctologist. Someone.
Yeah. He's supposed to be doing some field smoothing and some minor editing on it, and they're just a little bit jagged just yet. He's gonna get that ironed out.
Yeah, they didn't get a chance to really play test the map much over there. But you know, part of that is they only had. I mean, the Rockhound can appreciate this. From the time the contest was announced till the deadline was 4 months.
Wow.
So you had 4 months to come up with a concept and lay it down and have a working map contest.
How many people were involved with that? Just one person doing that?
I don't know if the rules were. I don't know if the rules stipulated that it had to be. It couldn't be a team of modders doing a map. That it had to be an individual.
Right. That's how it is with mine. I'm doing everything by myself. I got no. I don't have a team. I am the team.
One-man band.
One-man band. Right. That's what I'm worried about.
I know they needed to use the Frontier Design starter map according to something that I heard from Bullet Bill, was basically the his West Coast map, that he just took all the West Coasty bits out and flattened everything. So all the maps are basically West Coast.
You know, you really can't tell it though.
Beyond like the sky. I think there's a moon at night.
Alright, what else you got me to pick up?
I got to take this over to come over to the pig farm.
Alright.
Had to come get a truck so I can move the auger.
Yeah, this truck turns a lot harder now.
Yeah, the third axle really does mess with the turning radius. The one tomorrow is kind of fits the homesteady concept.
Yeah.
The abandoned forest.
Cool.
So the idea there is that you're taking over a farm that's basically been abandoned for some number of years, and as a result, all of the fields have some amount of tree growth going up in them and everything. Right. And to some degree, you've got to, well, your farm is up in the mountains, and you have the typical mountain road to navigate to get to it.
Alright.
With the typical mountain road hazards.
Right.
And the coolest part, I think, is in the winter. So there's a big lake that you basically have to drive mountain road to get around.
Right.
Well, in the winter, the lake freezes.
Ah, cool.
So you could ice road truck it.
Cool.
And there's a landing that you can drive the truck down to get on the lake.
Nice.
Then there's a landing on the other side where you can obviously get up out of the lake.
Right.
And everything. So in the winter you can kind of take a shortcut.
Yeah.
But, during the summer you gotta.
Cool. I'm at the pig farm.
All right, I'm in the back. Yeah, I'm trying to get the right notice on here. Alright, I'm good. Pull up underneath that.
Yes, sir. Alright. Fill me up, boss.
So Simulator Addict asks, oh, he says, I like how you did the today's map. I did the little rewind thing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Did you think?
I wasn't able to catch the whole thing because back over the board.
Yeah, that was a long one, kind of an hour. I thought I'd play a little fun Groundhog Day on everybody.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a good idea. Taking this to the San Juan.
Let's see.
Pioneer.
Soybeans. I might as well find a truck too.
Yeah, you got your beacons lit up on yours back there.
I'll drive the Manning truck. Rob says that you are a team. You, your own team.
Yep. I am the team.
I know there were a lot of entries that didn't make it into the contest because they didn't have a finished product 4 month time span.
Well, I'll tell you what, 4 months is not very long to put a map together. I've been working on my second map for a year almost.
Farmer John said that there were also other mods that were entered in Modding Mania, but they won't be released until judging is done for the maps or something like that. I didn't really understand the thinking behind that.
Well, there was two other categories. There were map objects, I guess placeables, and then there were just other mods, just general stuff. So all of those had their deadlines already passed. So I guess those don't have a public vote element. I guess the map does. Hey Ron, how you doing? Hope I'm doing that run right.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
Now, over at FSUK, there was a Listern at a post, basically seeking community feedback related to why some modders are choosing to not submit their mods to the Mod Hub. I know Rockhound tried to put this POW truck up there, but you had issues with the number of ollies.
Yeah, ollie count was way too high.
And I know Rubber Burner had his own stresses and his own issues related to the Mod Hub. So I thought it was pretty interesting that they were seeking feedback as to why are you choosing to basically not go for the Giants Mod Hub.
Well,
And
another thing too is the size limits. I mean, the maps, you can't put anything on there. They won't accept anything over 685, 756 megabytes on the map size. That's pretty hard to do. I mean, and you can't have any kind of factories in there. I guess they don't like scripts. back to quick, so.
They're just limiting themselves, and it's just gonna hurt them in the long run if they do that too long.
Well, what I was shooting for is one of the guys that posted feedback is somebody that's submitted a whole bunch of stuff to the mod hub. He's got a bunch of stuff on the mod hub. He's the same, I think it's Dorset or somebody. He's the same guy that basically has the prefab gates that everybody uses. He's put some other prefab stuff up there, and his comments were, you know, he doesn't submit to the mod hub for the money, but what frustrates him is his prefabs. He's got a prefab, let's say it's the gate. Okay, it's the gates that have like 1,000 downloads, and he's earned like 61 cents of revenue from his gate mod.
Wow.
But what he was getting at was that his gates are basically in nearly every map that's in the mod hub.
Right.
So, you know, he feels, again, he's not necessarily for the money, but he feels that he's, you know, there's a pretty big, I think he made a placeable. So that's what I'm, yeah. He's got a placeable in the mod hub that has a lot of downloads and has something like 260 euros of revenue associated with it. That, you know, prefabs, you think about it, well, the only people downloading prefabs are mod makers,
Right.
map makers.
Right.
They're naturally going to have significantly lower downloads because there's less people that are going to be able to make use of them. But apparently the payout scale is the same. So it's like, you know, and he did talk about the apps that use prefabs.
Right.
That if there was some way to attribute some type of monetary credit back to people that did the prefabs that are in the maps, you know, then everyone's using his gates, everyone's using some of the other stuff of the popular prefabs, but they've only downloaded it once, and you know they can use it on any map they ever should wish afterwards.
Right.
And a lot of the feedback was related to the oh look, River Burner is still there. A lot of the feedback was related to rating system, because the rating system can be so easily gamed with respect to, because if you have a mod that has like 4 stars or higher, you get a premium payout. You have a mod that's like 3 to 4 stars, you get a lower level payout. And maybe if you have a mod that's lower than 3 stars, you get no payout.
Alright.
Okay? But it's just an average of the votes. And you can vote multiple times, depending on if you have access to different internet connections. And you'll see a map, not a map, you'll see a mod come out, you know, when they do the mod dumps. And like 3 minutes after the mod shows up, there's already ratings.
Right.
Well, you know, no one's actually been able to get it, try it out, and actually give a fair rating. So it's
Exactly.
it's what are you rating? Are you giving it a score based on its concept? Oh, this is like the snowblower or the snow spreader mod.
Yeah.
And do you give it 5 stars because it's like, oh, that's a great concept?
Yeah.
It could completely not work, but I'm going to give it 5 stars.
Right. Because of the concept.
Yeah. Or do you rate it low because you're like, oh, it's a map of Spain. I only like British maps. I'm going to give this guy a 1.
Right.
Not fair.
No, it's not.
So a lot of it was ratings can easily be gamed.
Or they could go to a more in-depth rating system and fix a lot of that.
Yeah.
If you think about terrain overall, did everything work in it like it should?
Right, detail.
Yeah, but I mean, how many people are going to come back at some period after they've downloaded it to rate it? You know? Do you somehow you track the download, and you don't let someone rate it until after they've downloaded it?
Right.
Then again, is there really a way to say, oh, well, you haven't downloaded this for more than 10 minutes, so you can't rate it and add it for just
24 hours.
That'd be a pain because it would require everyone to have an account. Dude, I mean, then you'd have to track all of that. It's just more script heavy crap on their website.
right. But I think also, right now, you could post on your Facebook page, hey, my map just made it to the mod hub, go give me 5 stars.
Right.
And, all your friends and everybody can go give yourself 5 stars.
I mean, like we all did Rubber Burn?
Or, what? I don't think I rated his map. I gotta go figure out if I even gave him a star.
You need to go to Mississippi Grain because it dropped down to 335 at Pioneer.
That was the least I could do.
It was the least you could do.
Mississippi Grain, that's on the other side of the river, ain't it?
No, that's the tight one.
Is it? So that's where the high price for soybean is right now.
I just went to the one across the river. Uh-oh!
Whoa!
You have a full load?
Yeah, I got a full load.
Alright, well, I'm filling up. I'll go see if I gave Crawford Farms a rating.
Actually, I only rated it on modhub.us.
Oh, you're one of the... I was... Is it a good thing or a bad thing that it only had like 100 and some downloads from ModHub?
Well, that's a good thing.
We're in trouble now. Genetic J is thinking again.
Yep.
Uh-oh. What did y'all think of that salt spreader? That's my favorite mod right now.
I think it's pretty cool.
You mean you like that better than the grasshopper?
This hopper is something else that starts. C. Crawford Rubber Burners Crawford Farms 3.7 stars. Apparently I did vote for it. Can't vote.
Okay, price went up to River Valley.
Oh, if he'd ever get it out of Beta.
River Valley's across the river, right?
I don't remember the name. Probably because Mississippi and Pioneer are the ones that are on this side. Only 239 people have rated it. How many people have downloaded it? Rubber Burner's still in chat. How many people have downloaded it? It's got a lot of downloads. He was telling me it was like 60-some thousand downloads like in 24 hours. Hey, British farmers. 38,000-ish.
He did do a good job on that last month. Seriously, it's pretty good, man. He didn't have that Grizzly
Yeah, as I said in the video, it has that East Coast feel to it. All right. But when you come back, I've got the auger moved.
Okay. Pulling into the sale barn now.
And I had to get this tempe to fill. I had to basically force unload it.
Really?
And of course it was empty. It didn't do anything. Then I had to force stop unloading it, and then it filled.
Wow.
So Darren, I'm at a. I'm ready to start harvesting lots of the fields over on Willow. The alfalfa's ready to forage or ready to chop. So I guess the next stream we're going to be harvesting a bunch of stuff and running around to sell points.
Sun's coming out, but we got wet fields.
Darren, you don't have to pretend just because he's in the chat.
Oh, it's autumn. We're going to have wet fields until tomorrow, I bet.
Yeah. Probably right. Huh. I found the one hole that has a collision on it. Oops.
Is it like that one fence?
Yeah. That has the one fence that has a collision on the whole map. I found it.
What do you think of the Christmas lights
Where?
on O'Brien?
Oh,
You may not have seen it enough.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
There are 2 hidden triggers that put Christmas tree lights on a tree and around the one of the buildings.
Oh, cool.
At the cow farm and at the co-op farm.
Wow.
You gotta find the trigger. I didn't show it to you.
You know where it is, though, right? I could find it if I put it in John's editor.
Yes, you could.
That's cheap.
Well, I'm a modder. What do you expect?
Darren, I had no idea that map had nuggets on it until I saw the posting on PCSG
I don't play maps. I make maps.
where it talked about nuggets. And I actually picked one up today by accident. Stumbled across one. Might as well.
Specializations in the mod desk.
Right. Huh.
Like it has absolutely none in the mod whatsoever.
Thousands.
Not too sure about that one, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Haven't
gotta be
haven't modded too many vehicles, just a few. And
Well, I usually don't mod anything.
right. Way down on soybeans.
It has, but it's a lot of work to move that auger around. Just to empty the bin.
Yeah.
That bin had like 4,000 in it. Bin right beside it's got a little bit of canola in it, but not a lot.
It had 383 when I started filling, so it's going to be down to 2 something now.
So you can take 150 and I take just over 50, so for every one of our trips it's 200,000.
Cool.
That sounds promising. Northwest, far northwest, last map pick is rainbow.
You know, you're wearing a battery down your truck with them beacon lights on.
I'll just take the batteries out of Spectre's truck.
There you go.
Or, actually, it's DoughBoy's truck I'm going to take the batteries out of. No, he goes and piles everything in the river, or in the lake.
Yeah, take his batteries out. Take his front tires off.
I'm going to go in the XML and put it like 70,000 hours. It's guaranteed to have, guaranteed not to start next time he gets in it.
You should throw his truck in the editor and just tell him you updated it, and then plant the wheels like plant over on their sides or something.
Take the cab off and set it on the ground next to it.
No, make it look normal, start it up, and it explodes.
Yeah, there you go. Put a Molotov cocktail in the gas tank. Oh, look out. Getting a little squirrely there.
I used to be in a game where the guy was making motorcycles that would do that. They had the explode script in it.
Really?
And I loved to get people that was testing out these motorcycles, and they'd go around riding around the roads, and I'd click it and hit the explode button and just blow up on them. They'd stand there and just look around like, what the heck just happened?
It blew up, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in town. I'm going to pull up the cheat sheet here and see where I can sell it at. 388 Mississippi grain. Seems like the more you sell it, the faster it goes down.
Yeah. The good thing is, with the server, when it starts back up, the prices will be back where they were.
Cool. Yeah.
Is there any way that I can put a collision over a pond?
Over a pond?
Yeah, so you can't drive on it. Like I want a pond in my Calpine ship, but I don't want anyone to drive into it.
I would put an invisible wall up around it.
But how do I go about doing that then?
Orchards, what is it? Oregon Springs has those.
I love it.
Take one of your invisible map border collisions and just reduce the size of it and place it around that. Use that.
Yeah. It's a different pond and I don't want anyone to use it for water. Separate water.
Or you could make one in something like Blender or something like that. Oh,
Yeah, I was watching Mr. Sealy P do his video on Oregon Springs. Commented about all the water on the map seems to have collisions where you can't get in it. Found it by going in and was going to test to see if the pond by the log area was a log pond that you could sell logs into.
Right.
So he cut up a little hunk of wood and he was going to toss it in there, and it basically hit a magic wall and bounced off. So then he realized that he tried to go in certain other water areas and he would just run into walls. So the Oregon Springs people apparently collisioned off all the waterways.
Right.
It is one tight sell point to get in and out of, that is for sure.
Well, I'm up to 225,000.
Don't log out, you lose it all.
I'm not logging out. I'll let you take it before I log it out.
Hey, Klein, have you seen... I think that idea that the Sim Station is doing is quite a good idea. Is that how you're going to run your series?
What?
Can you track that?
What?
With that in-feed manager?
Yeah, the tablet thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiwi, I thought you said he was going to start out banning Kiwis.
Nah, I thought it was that thing called Splinters.
Victor's a landowner.
Oh, by the way, the drive this one was fun today. Hang on.
Oh, we got 92,000 liters of canola over here in this other bin. I really like these silo signs. Man,
They're nice.
You know what? We're gonna have 20,000 liters of soybeans.
Really? I guess I'll come back and get the 20,000 liters.
They're not console friendly.
And they're not kiwi friendly anyway.
There's only one person that cares about how kiwi friendly they are. Yeah, it's Farmer John. Well, you could always Silver Dragon put these in and not use the silo. Or you could just go in the editor and rip out the silo and plop a couple of these in. That's the beauty of PC gaming.
If I knew how to do that, I would.
Hey, no time like the present.
Ripping them out, that is.
Ripping them out's the easy part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you just pick it, click delete, then save it, flip it back up.
Just my luck, it'd probably break the bloody map.
That's why you back everything up.
Make copies of everything.
I had on Rafflin, I finally started getting to that play, and I'm doing the BGA extension mod on that one.
Yeah.
And I was down feeding the BGA, and the little digital sign next to the BGA was didn't work. So I had no idea what I had in it.
Right.
And where the numbers would typically read out, it was just a bunch of red squares.
Right.
So I posted on the support thread over at FSUK. CCS 101, he's the guy that did churn in Midtown.
Right.
He commented and was wondering if it was, well, I hadn't mentioned that I used the BGA extension. Of course, he thought maybe there was a conflict with that, but did the same thing even with only map in.
Right.
So he looked and he dug into it a little bit, and he sent me some directions. Basically, he had me import a like LCD display,
Right.
i3D,
Right.
and do the replace function
Yep.
to replace the one that was there, then save it back out, and the rest of it was. So I guess Rathlin's displays just broke. Everybody. Well, $3.92 at Mississippi Grain. Price is going up.
That's where I just came from.
I like your beans.
Did you say lip in there? 20,000?
Yeah, abouts. That VGA extension mod is pretty cool. You gotta feed it pretty regularly.
Yeah.
But the window, it's doing some weird things. Look, there it is lined up. Now it's not. So you feed it twice a day at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. to keep the Silo King full. Changes the Silo King's capacity from 50,000 to 30,000. And then it basically gives you money throughout the day. So every hour you earn a couple $100. And it seems like every day I'm earning more money every hour than I did the previous day. So it's somehow building on itself. But you know, the theory is that you're feeding the BGA, which is then, you know, actually functioning as a digester over time, and as a result it's producing energy or electricity, which you're then getting an hourly compensation for.
Cool.
But like the first day I only had like $4,000 back. I kind of started it up there. The second day I had like 7,000. Third game day I had like $11,000.
Wow.
That's just feeding it. I don't know why I've earned $11,000 on day 3 and only $7,000 on day 2, because I kept it fed both days.
Alright.
So I haven't been down here in town when it's dark, but a couple multi-story like office buildings.
Yeah.
And select lights are on and select lights are off.
Huh. Cool. Well, I'm heading back down there now, and it's about time to wrap up the stream there, buddy.
It is.
10:24.
I want to move the auger and then we'll call it.
Yeah, I got the last of the soybean out of that silo. Heading down to the sale barn with it now. If I can keep the truck on the road.
Don't have a front head collision.
I'm on my side of the road.
They have warped a little bit through each other.
Fort, Mississippi. Cool. Probably seems to be holding right there.
Guess we'll turn off the probes here, and we'll move this. Hey, Cyber Redneck, we're just about done. We're just about done, man. Right there toward the end. Up on his dolly.
Alright, that's the last soybean out of that one.
Yeah, on your way back, check out the multi-story buildings and the lights.
Alright.
Lined up to fill.
guess I'll bring it back to the pig farm and park it there for tonight.
Actually, let's move this out of the way. We're going to use Rockhound's trailer. Put the whole load in there.
Good start.
Oh, I'm running into all kinds. And we'll sell that canola sign. Need that no more. Alright, I'll wait for you.
I'm coming.
Alright guys, so I want to thank you guys for coming out and watching. We are just about done. We're close to that magic 2-hour window where we like to have our streams. The plan is we'll be back on Midtown, not Midtown, UMRV on Friday night, and we'll be harvesting some more fields if we have dry crop conditions. Today we spent a whole lot of time just selling crops and earned a whole ton of money. We have close to $1 million in the bank.
There's the moon.
See if I
I
can't take Rockhound's money away from me.
It does.
But basically, we've got almost $1 million in the bank because we've earned ourselves. We're almost 600,000 in the 600,000 in the bank, or just from selling our crops today. So,
Oh, cut the lights off.
enjoyed the stream. Please come on out
All right,
Friday, and
Made some
we'll
money,
talk to you then.
got some crops up.
Until next time, guys. Happy
I
farming.
think we're gonna call it.